plant at some point. And they're taking way too much time to find this player. Nikodas has just stalled them out. And now his teammate Fasher is going to start getting in a really strong position. In ramp room, the flick up doesn't land.
Oh, that was so close, but here comes Fasher. And when his teammate's down,
this, surely.
but they can use their positioning, but score ends up going down and they don't react. Fasher gets the double. Intelligent to expect 2 up in the rafters still. He's able to close up 2. That's a big round for fnatic.
I thought Score was just going to hide. I thought he was going to sell Techno down the river and just play to win out the round there and go, okay, yeah, look, we're both in, yeah, that right there. That one is going to sting a little bit because of this type of investment. So Blitz, he understood that he needed to take that space because they didn't have a molly, but he was way too ahead of the play right. They didn't have any trade potential, and then Fasher just gets away with this. So a little bit unfortunate for IHC here, and that could have been the round, as you said in the previous, where they had the double ramp, right? That showed how easy it could have been to get in towards that B side.
Yep.
We were looking at Inferno as well. It's a similar story where their IHC side got off to a really good...
Looks like fnatic wants to hit at the end of the day.
Mezi climbing up to get ready to throw some utility in these final 35 seconds. There goes the Molotov in towards the top hut. Fasher starting to clear it out. Scores at Tetris, but the first peaks actually come from Techno.
Ooh.
Score swings out immediately. Fasher reacts. Techno a Bartak, the last 2 Mongolians standing, and now it is only Techno 4K. Oh, I thought Nikodas would have done it with a pistol, but it doesn't matter how he does it. They just get it done. fnatic stay alive in EPL, and he'll reposition quickly behind the safety of the pillar. In the meantime, though, his teammates are getting caught and scoring the double. Suddenly, it's all just Nikodas. The clutch and another incredible shot. He's on for a 4K, but he's up against the sharpest tool and score! And oh, damn! Nikodas with all the shots, great movement, and that is what you love to see from Nikodas.
What are you supposed to do when a guy's hitting shots like that? Everything from Nikodas is perfect. The risk to jump up on Haykard to get the first, reads the follow-up player in middle. Obviously plays it fantastic inside the bomb site. The flashbang into the sky is what bought him the time to actually get into some modicum of safety. That's a fantastic round from Nikodas.
The amount of openings he's finding, now he's finding clutch kills, mid-round kills, just so much impact from this AWP right now, and he's playing it in a really risky way.
I can't believe he hit that shot. That one on Annihilation, he didn't have a whole lot of a chance to hit it.
This is the kind of Nikodas that you see some... He has to clutch. 15 rounds, Loom if he can pull off this 1 versus 2. And he's still at long. It's the same position we've seen him in multiple times in these clutches. Yet to be able to pull it off. Crims is slow about this. Annihilation has to know where Crims is coming from, and they've got to be a little bit quicker now. Crims is the player with a kit. Mezi doesn't have a kit, nor any utility. A missed shot from Annihilation, though. He's missed way too many of these, and he has to go for this time. Crims is slow. Swing him, fight him, and the P250 brings him down. Annihilation has the clutch. It's 15 rounds for IHC.
There it is, man. They needed that. Crims gets pulled right off the bomb. Annihilation applies enough pressure to make Crims crack.
That's unreal. Annihilation, you know, we've seen a couple of big clutches for him in Katowice. We know he's capable of pulling them off, but that one tap is just filthy.
That's, I mean, the attention's going to be on the 1v2 clutch from Annihilation, but that shot from to actually work together, this is chewing a lot of time off the clock, and that's another big kill. Although with the stack, with that little bit of a boost, they should know more resources there. They have time to make this work. So at the moment, fnatic just ignoring the bomb, and IHC's picked it back up.
Techno 4K tucks in behind the flower beds. Once they come into the site, it's all about Fasher and his rifle. His teammate Crims, who acted as a bit of a distraction, unfortunately doesn't get a lot done, just dies immediately. And so Techno has an easy 1v1 fight against Crims, but that's IHC in the lead now on the T side.
Cool. Off the back of a very weak round for fnatic, so let's see what they've got in this next gun round, because fnatic's going to be buying up into it. Nikodas is going to have the AWP. He's got 6K in the bank, so you know he's picking that one up. And remember, fnatic burned 3 timeouts in the first half. They just used their 4th and final.
Add some pressure here from outsiders, so Cloud9 will have control of this, but I don't have a lot of util either.
Uh-oh.
Here they come, just running in. Just hoping they can get these picks, and well, Nafany certainly will. James, though, gets the double. And he's making this quite uncomfortable for Cloud9. The bomb plant needs to come through. It's locked in now, and a 3 versus 4 will ensue. This time Outsiders playing for retake. And here they come around the corner. Flit hits the first headshot, Hobbit replies, but it's still the walking wounded for Cloud9. This post plant is going to be hard to hold on to, and Hobbit realizes sitting back idly is not going to work out, so he gets a bit more aggressive. He takes the fight to them, and it's a double kill for Hobbit, but Fam fights him. Fam gets it into the 1 versus 1, and it's Buster, oh, with a flick out, saves the day for Cloud9.
I think Hobbit wants to have that one back. Hobbit could have pushed forward and stayed safe after that double kill, but he almost sold Buster down the river and just leave him alone in a 1v1. Ooh, close.
These rounds, just when you start to write them out, now they're on their way back in. Can Eternal Fire really retake the site? The answer's no. On to Crims, he's gone. Roy needs a double. It's looking very promising now. xCloud in his sights, deleted by Nikados and fnatic one-on-one. Calix looking for a 25th, and he clutches up for the 15th. Eternal Fire have Calix to count upon, 25 frags and counting.
Calix, the boss man today, 25 kills. You're absolutely dead on. That is massive as he finds map point on their choice. And that might be all she wrote. They're going to need 6 rounds in a row on the T side. They've only found 2 so far by virtue of Deagles. Great performance from the Turkish squad. And you have to say, a noble effort from fnatic here. Comes right down to the wire. When they just had the pistols, they made it work, but it wasn't quite enough.
They had a 4v5 disadvantage. They were executing into the site with no use.
The post that hurts the most.
Whoa, what team kills, smoke spam, bomb drop, low health, flick goes in, and I'm losing my mind, but Shiro, he's not missing a beat in the moment. Jane with a missed shot. Oh dear, little orb v orb battle now as Shiro looks for the angle. Gets back to default, doesn't have that bomb, it's right behind him. Molly to try and isolate James. He's getting wiggled, he's getting jiggled, and he's going to get glocked as Chiron's left in the clutch.
Ooh. He can do this though, Harry.
Yeah, he's going crazy. He's run through the Molly, Chiron!
Oh dear.
Love that. That's the kind of, those are the sort of like wild rounds you expect out of this guy, right? Not playing timid. As mentioned, he hasn't had a very good pro league so far. He hasn't been feeling very happy with his performance, but that round there, he gives us what we would say is like the quintessential Chiron round. Runs through a Molotov in the 1v2.
Vintage.
Vintage as it gets.
Yeah. Textbook.
IGL goes with the pack, right? So I think they will be aware of like some lurk like this when the time becomes a bit lower.
Nikados felt like he was getting walked on there.
Yeah, but he's trying to isolate himself in hot now because he's feeling the pressure from the heaven, but I think he's a bit too late.
Very much so, Rasmus, because we got a one-on-one. It's Roy up against Maja, and with a bomb closer to the CT. What do you do now? You've been spotted, Heaven.
And now Major's like playing the mind games, right? Because now he's a threat from main as well, so now Roy has to think about his options.
Maja wins it! Roy dinks him, but Maja lives on and gives a chance for Eternal Fire.
It was on a silver platter there for Roy.
He looked away.
Surely that's back to the default knife.
Yeah, that might have to be. That was for series points as well. I'm not sure we'll see it for his POV, but he had that kill all day long. Look how much time he had. And Major recovers, finds the headshot. Oh, that's so frustrating for him.
This is
game. Shiro is a lot more involved than James normally is, and at a fraction of his deaths right now.
What was the quote someone, what are you, maybe it was you, Harry, dropped the other day on a cast? It was about Shiro, like James level deaths, simple level impact.
Yeah, that was me.
It really does, yeah, you're smart.
What can I say? I'm a smart guy.
Yeah, it really does feel like we're getting that out of him right now. This might be it, guys. 5v3, nice molly again on the short side. Outsiders are getting crunched. They're running them down. They're here to end the map. Cloud9's pick in their pocket, and we're going to have to head to Mirage.
Yeah, unless, well, it's not going to happen, is it? Nafany with the backstab. And there it is, Outsiders with their head in their hands. They've got to try and pick this one up on Mirage. Cloud9 with a very clean vertigo under their belt. And Shiro
needed now.
Smoke fades.
Oh dear!
Pulls off a spray that only he could. Two dead out through Monster. He's doing all he can to keep Eternal Fire in this. A third in the round, but they run right by Messi, and he steals it away!
Brutal! Absolutely brutal. Hidden in the mist. And Messi, they don't clear him. They walk right by. After all of Xantara's entry work, they try and finish the job, but Mezzy gets it started. He was born on overpass, and he will die there with a smile on his face. What a recovery. And that just pumps you up even more. To be on the edge of losing that round if you're Fnatic, and then Mezzy pulls that out, the captain...
Oh my God, opens the door. What's he done that for? Okay, everything falls apart for Fnatic.
That's a wild play. Roy can still save the day, though.
Did they miss the smoke? No, they volleyed the bomb. Missed the smoke on the bomb. Time. Becoming a factor. Roy can be a hero as he's going 1v3.
Don't peek it. You don't have to.
It's an AWP. It's an AWP. Chill your beans. Takes the fight and clutches up. That got very awkward for a moment, but Roy the hero puts on his red cape and gets Fnatic back to their winning ways.
Oh, this is really rough for Eternal Fire.
Whoa.
But there was about to be one more of those rounds that Fnatic would be really mad about if they actually watched it back, but Roy really pulling the strings.
Yeah, what an amazing performance. No one from Eternal Fire can step up yet. They haven't found a foundation to actually set up their base and actually get established in the CT side. They win one round and then lose two follow-ups. And again, I think they're down to a partial buy situation.
Of the bait craft.
True.
We know that in many shapes and forms.
Polishing the banister.
Deny. Oh, it's held. And great dink. Straight to the dome. Hobbit, long range burst to the head of Jame, but Flit, the bodyguard. Are they going to win this round? Are they really? I mean, it would be so perfect. Perfectly characterized for the outsiders Counter-Strike. We've got Flit now CT. Jame cleared out ramp, push. Process of elimination dictates it is getting awkward, very difficult. And Bust has to defuse. He needs this kill clean. And he'll get it. But Jame can clutch up. The man, the myth, the legend. Oh! Booster gets the triple and enough sweat off the brow. Cloud9 do get the 9.
That is insane. So 2 of the kills that came in, or at least 2 of the big damage moments, were with the MP9. So you saw over towards B. I think it was Kick. It didn't have head armor. His head...
Feel depressed. It's a horrible feeling, especially when you get so close.
This is a quick start on the T-start for Eternal Fire, just immediately charging and demanding access to ramp.
And they will have to jump into the windows into office because they have no more nades, so they need some control for sure.
Let's go! Crims, oh my God! Crims gets 2 of them! Roy does meet Xantara's Glock. It's Fasher that shuts him down before things can spiral, but this is a must-win for Eternal Fire, and it's down to a 2-on-1.
Wow, Crims, what a round.
He's doing it all. The Swede wants a quad kill. Xfloud might give it to him, charging in now. Nikados to provide some support. Crims and it's 4 from Crims to take Fnatic a leap in the right direction. What was that discipline?
Yeah, that was experience. Like, he's an experienced guy, right? So
and
that was
balls
really
of steel to let them run past there, and then reacting perfectly. 4 kills in total. What a hero. And that might be a death sentence now for Eternal Fire. 12-4 down. They have to force buy here. Can't afford to let this one.
And Mezzy's hunting him,
9
running
seconds
him down.
Oh, it's planted. Well, it was a close round for a second. It still could be interesting with the low HP of both of them. Crims and Mezzy, 6 HP between the two. No kid, of course, at the CTs. They have to operate very quickly. They won't have the information that these are so tantalizingly low, but still a fighting chance to win this one. The scout, the perfect weapon here as Crims gets dropped. Just Mezzy remaining.
10-second defuse. Oh, he almost let it go. They're going to be so mad. Oh, no, more salt in the wound as they let it go. He had to hold it, really. It was a 10-second defuse. You can't fault him. You can't.
Hate to see it, though.
And
you really do.
So close for Emo, and if he doesn't know that he's low, then he will of course go for the
headshot.
head. That's maybe why he missed. I'm not sure, but
just another heartbreaking round that slips by the wayside. Commiserations to EF. Oh, it's not over yet, but this is the worst possible start you could ever hope for on the CT side. They've got to
saying, look, entrust the A-hold to me. You guys are going to go double up over towards this B side of the map. And while they will be getting this play come their way, Fame tucked in and Kiko winning that first fight. Cloud9, we're not ready for 2 players to be here. James starts to make his way over and Kicker holds the line with another, taking them all out of the round now. James arriving on the scene, moving through these smokes, wants to lend a helping hand, but Axile's quick on the trigger. And James is knocked out as well. What a round!
That's absolutely sick. It looked like Kickhead had done enough there. So much damage upon arrival at those B steps. It looked like 150 damage was done with a grenade, and he had everything done, but somehow Axel, ducking and weaving around the bomb site, gets it done, and the final kill was just spectacular.
This is a solid crossfire, though.
Solid crossfire. Fasher's going to have his booty betray him. Crim's trying to trade, but there's just no time for this. No kits.
Nope.
And no hope. Magi dancing with him. Knows if all will be there.
He has no time, right?
I think it's on the cusp. Are they
Oh my
celebrating?
god, they're cheering! fnatic just cheered. They must know.
I think he's got it, boys.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
I think he's got it.
No,
That's so nuts. It comes down to milliseconds there as well. He somehow forces his way in towards the upper bomb site. We thought he was just going for consolation frags. He nails both of them. The old legend rises once again in the 2 versus 1 to find series points.
Oh, 5 HP, Henry, and 5 HP on it. That's his grimace on the defuse.
No fucking way.
Thank you for watching. I will be very grateful for the like and subscription. Just do not forget to share this video and watch similar ones on this channel.